Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Mass Effect 3. Alright, well, we have a call to take with Anderson, so let's not waste any time and, well, let's talk.
Shepard, I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use, organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Torians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here. Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Alright, well, good to know. Alright, so let's check in on our progress. The war terminal. We have some more ex-Cerberus agents. We have some scientists. We have Dr. Bryn Cole, Gavin Archer, and now Jacob Taylor, all of which are helping us out. So that is very good news for us. I think that is about everybody. Yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our way back to the galaxy map and see about sorting things out. Actually, you know what? We did pick up a little bit of armor. Maybe we should go ahead and quickly double check.
Popular for a while. They were fighting the collectors while the council sat and watched.
And now they're killing civilians and attacking
Dr. Chakwas
our
sent
allies.
word that she'd like to speak with you down in the medbay.
Actually, Dr. Chakwas. Okay. You know what? We can sort all of that out. Let's quickly swing past the medbay and we'll have a chat with her. Make sure that all the crew is still in tip-top shape. If not, well, we'll see what we need to do to help things.
Are you sure you want to play this game?
What's the matter, Vicarian? You chicken?
I don't even know what that is, though I've heard everything in the galaxy tastes like it. But if you're suggesting I'm scared, game on, Vega.
Age before wisdom.
Okay. Back in my C-Sec days, I busted a Batarian spy ring that was trying to assassinate a counselor.
Please, I fought off a dozen angry Batarians on Omega single-handedly. Used one of them as a landing pad off a 3-story jump.
Just warming up, seeing what you had. Now, I tracked down this guy Saren, stopped him from raising a Geth army and unleashing the Reapers 3 years ago.
Doesn't count. You did that with Shepard.
You're right, I was with Shepard from the very beginning.
That just means you're old.
Okay, well, it sounds like those two are getting along. That's at least good. Alright, let's just check in with Chakwas.
May I speak with you, Commander? Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Alright, well, that's not a bad plan. We'll certainly see about that.
Still think you can win this, huh?
I can do this all day, Scars.
Funny you mention those. Ever hear the name Archangel?
I might have.
You know you have. I'm Archangel.
Maybe I heard something about that too.
Then maybe you also heard that for a couple months there, the crime rate on Omega mysteriously dropped while Archangel did a little house cleaning.
So you ran a cleaning service on Omega. Back on Fel Prime, I uncovered a pair of harvesters. Had to kill them by myself.
2 worm necks, that's almost impressive.
Oh, that's not even the best part. They left behind an egg. It hatched, and I trained it to let me fly it.
The Alliance teach you to make up crap like that, or did you figure it out all by yourself?
It's a gift.
Alright, well, you know, let's go ahead and have a chat.
I'm glad Jacob saw through the elusive man. At least not everyone in Cerberus has lost their mind. This fight can use him.
Okay, what about James?
Hey, Commander.
Alright then, I guess they're fairly happy with the way things are. Let's double check to see.
I have the latest reports on the Council, Doctor. Their security is in disarray, but it would still be weeks before we could attempt to position any agents in their personal staff.
And it's far too risky after Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
At once.
Alright, so let's go ahead and use that intel terminal. I'm sure we have some stuff to use here. So, yeah, we can go ahead and open up this this intel. Let's see, power damage bonus or a health bonus. I think we'll go ahead and pick up the power damage. That'll be a solid improvement for us. So what have we got here? We've now got power damage, shields, more power damage again, store discount, and then another 10% of weapon damage. That's not bad. Alright, cool. Very good. Let's go ahead and close that out. We'll double check the terminal here. Looks like we've got a couple more emails. Mass relay traffic report. Okay, so the increase and decrease in recent relay traffic. In the Widow one, it's going up by 95%. Omega is down... is up 65%. Tassel is 32% increase. Signhand is down 43. Pelion is down 12. And then there's a couple more that are unavailable. Okay. Audio recordings from the Councillor's Senate office. Secretary Phillips. The emergency fund is gone, sir. We don't have the credits to hire enough ships to evacuate the colony before the Reapers get here. Not with the prices their captains are asking for. What about the military? They left about an hour ago. They said it's too much of a risk to come back. Did they? Yes, sir? Here. This is a pass key, sir, and an inventory. Phillips, I'm authorizing you on behalf of the city's senate to seize any and all EZO stockpiles in our treasury in order to secure safe passage for our citizens on any available ships. These look like private stockpiles, Senate members' stockpiles. I'm foregoing re-election. Now let's get us those ships. Yes, sir. Okay, so some people are clearly working well to try and get everybody to safety. There's an email from Jacob Taylor to Dr. Bryn Cole. I miss you, Bryn, but I'm glad you're back there. The fighting's going to get tough when we push out with the Crucible. I've gotten the cold shoulder from people who know I used to work for Cerberus. Can't say I blame them, especially after what happened on the Citadel. I've been able to teach other soldiers how Cerberus fights, though. They may be wearing new equipment, but I know their tactics. I love you, Bryn. Take care of yourself. Alright, now this is to Admiral Hackett from Dr. Locke. Security almost opened fire on the Rachni when their ships pulled up to the Crucible, Admiral. I had to invoke your name more than once before they were let on board. They're following instructions, but my goodness, do I have to tell you how nervous everyone on the project is to see Rachni strutting down the halls? They almost gave Professor Liao a fit. I'll let you know how our next staff meeting goes. And one more audio log from Grunt addressing the new Aralak company recruits. Still, I don't understand why they put a tank-grown freak in charge of a whole company. Grunt then laughs and says, I don't understand why they gave me such whining pajaks for soldiers. I have more years in the battlefield than you have kills, Runt. Trying to mate with a Solarian females doesn't count as fighting. No one talks to... someone help him up. We move in an hour. Okay, I guess he does what he does. Alright, well then, let's keep on moving. And
Greetings, Commander.
yeah, we can ignore
Been through a lot,
the
Stars.
You giving up?
Nah, I got more. Just don't like to talk about it.
Alright, let's head back up to our cabin. We're going to double check our armor setup at the moment. We've done pretty good for now. Also too, we can see the fish that we have been accruing. The new jellyfish that we recently purchased on the Citadel. Yeah, now we do have a VI to look after these things, which is very nice, but we did go ahead and, you know, we'll take care of it ourselves. Alright, oh wait a second, that's the intercom. Here we go, armor locket, that's what we wanted. Alright, so, helmets, what have we got? We have the Sentry interface, I think that's where we're staying for now. Oh, we do have the Securitel helmet, what's this do? Health over shields. Yeah, look, it's definitely good for infantry, but I think we're going to continue to keep what we've got. For now, I think this is going to work out best. Let's see. The weapon damage is working out well. Shield regen could be alright, but again, I think we're doing all good. Shoulders. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's really much worth taking there. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that really calls to me. I think we're going to just stick with what we've got. Yeah, I think there's nothing else that's really going to be that particularly useful. We'll maintain all of those. Alright, so we'll just say undo changes and not leave that there. Oh, and I believe we can call up, who was it on the intercom? Either way, we'll find out. I can't remember.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Looks like you already have. What happens now?
You gave me a good interview, Commander. That's all I need. Tonight.
Okay. Oh, we can also invite James as well. I suppose we may as well get all of these interviews done while we are here.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry, Lola. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What'd you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yep. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There is not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
Are you flirting with me, Lola? I'm going. Thanks again, Shepard.
Anytime.
Okay, looks like Carnage is available in the med bay. Okay, so let's see. Do we have any more emails for us to worry about? Oh, we can also look at our squad. Alright, so we've got visiting the Citadel from Javik. Commander, I find this messaging system to be outdated and clumsy. I assumed Specialist Trainer was joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I want to visit the Citadel the next time we travel there. In my lifetime, it had been captured by the Reapers. If you'd like to join me, I will be in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of galactic control shared among races is a lie. Okay, we also have one from Liara saying, Shepard, I need an excuse to tear myself away from all these monitors. Come see me the next time we dock on the Citadel. Garrus is saying, I thought the next time we're at the Citadel, maybe we could take a break. I can't fight in the war without a little R&R once in a while. Be hanging around CSEC near the shuttles if you're interested. And then from Miranda Lawson, I discovered a few things about my sister. It's bad, but there's something else going on. I'm back on the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet and I'll send you a nav point when you get here. Miranda. Okay, so we will definitely deal with that. Let's have a look at our skills. Is there anyone we can... okay, we can't level up anybody. We can only go through all of their gear. Oh, well, cycle their appearances or whatnot. Alright, well then, I guess that'll be fine. I was kind of hoping we might be able to distribute some points if we had any left over. But it is what it is. Alright, so back to the CIC. Gonna do a little bit more investigating. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we can find. So, whereabouts were we? Oh, that's right. We were in Reaper territory, I'm pretty sure. nothing to be found. Yeah, oh, maybe there was no Reaper. Huh, okay. Well, either way, we'll go ahead and we'll fly our way back towards the mass relay. That's at least been sorted out. We'll go ahead and make our way straight to the next location. What do we want to check out next? Well, there's probably a few things we could do. Let's see. There's the Athena Nebula. Oh, that's back at the Citadel. There's... Wait a second. The Athena Nebula. Okay, don't know about that. Also, too, my apologies if you can hear a dog in the background. That is, yeah. I'm not sure if the microphone will quite pick that up, but, yes. Little Cavoodle decided, well, she wants to have some friends around. She can get rather talkative. Got some rabbits and they seem to be best buddies, and occasionally, well, she just cannot help herself. But either way, we will continue on searching. Ooh, there we go. What do we find? We have a scanner to look through. Alright, let's see if we can find what we're after. And the answer is, what do we get? An Asari cruiser. Well, that is very nice to see. That is all of our assets from here. We've got 2 places to search. Alright, I guess we'll go... Oh, actually, you know what? We might have a few more. We're fairly low on fuel as well. Hang on a second. Let's just double check and see if there's a fuel depot. Yeah, you know what? It's worth a couple of credits. We'll spend a little bit there. That'll be fine. It's all worth it. Alright, so we'll go... Let's see. Maybe we head to Orisoni? Yeah, we'll head over here and then we'll work our way clockwise. I think that'll be the best way to do it. Again, just trying to coast into the next little section there.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, we do have Reapers nearby, so you know what? We'll quickly investigate here. We'll pick up those fuel units. Alright. And that's half of them. So you know what? Since the Reapers are close, let's go ahead and switch back to things that we know work better, like a controller. Let's go ahead and we'll scan up over here. Ah, yes, very good. Alright, well, they might be joining on into the system, but we'll be out of here before they even know we have left. So, all shall be right with the world. Alright, more research ships. That is A-OK. Let's go ahead and bail.
Faster than light jump successful.
So what was it? Off to the right-hand side. Let's go ahead and start cruising across. Very much an expensive burn. There we go. Alright, still got half a tank though. That's nice. Let's do a quick search through the asteroids. No signs of anything yet. Alright, we'll try and ping as many locations in one as possible. Nothing there.
I found something.
Ah, there's one. Oh. Alright, hang on a second. They will surely be coming our way, but we can get this first. It's always a good idea to look at where the Reapers are popping in from, because I find that normally gives us a pretty good idea as to where we're looking for things. Oh, okay. You know what? We didn't quite find what we're after. Alright, let's jump back in. It's not there. What planets have we missed?
Reapers eluded.
Alright, let's head down from the top. We'll head through here. Must be down to the bottom right here.
Faster than light jump successful.
This is quite odd. I would have sworn we would have found something around here. So we're just going to go ahead and quickly search down there. Alright, maybe...
Successful.
Alright, so it's not up in that top spot. We will find whatever we're looking for. Ah, there it is. Alright, now that we need to do is navigate. Nope. We'll jump out to a closer location. There we go. Alright, fantastic. And it is a good 500 units of fuel. That is, ooh, exactly what we need to keep on searching. So, let's go ahead and cut our way directly down. Yeah, we'll try and make sure that we are not wasting any fuel. There we go. Alright, so we're going to have to do another search. What do we see? Well, no blips. I guess we can check. You know what? It's probably harder to search the outside of the rings rather than the inner spheres. Alright, that's fine.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, there we are. That's one planet. Still not sure if the Reapers heard us on that last one there, but we'll find out when we leave. The Hesperopod statue. Okay, cool. We heard about that on the Citadel. Glad to have got that sorted. And now over here, let's go... Aha. Alright. Being not quite in the dead center is a good idea. Fuel is now back to maximum. That is everything. And we've already got out of here. Oh, actually, no. We're going to jump back in just so we can see which direction we need to head out. There it is. Alright, we're heading in this direction. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty-o, so a few planets, not much to search. Let's go ahead and we'll hit the button here. Oh, random empty fuel. 50%, let's see. You know, we're going to go ahead and check near here because there's a few Reapers. Yeah, and it looks like my theory is right. They typically spawn close to one of the things that we are after. Alright, well, another Asari cruiser is most appreciated. Let's go ahead and get out of Dodge. This now is 100% of our assets sorted. Let's head back out. Had I been smart, we probably would not have searched the relay first, but you know what? We did get the fuel that we wanted, so, you know. All's well that ends well. That's one less system for us to search. Alright, from here, let's go to the next place. I guess we could investigate the Asari colony. I'm thinking that's probably a decent plan. We've been to the Anos Basin, Horsehead Nebula. Just trying to see with all of these Reaper-controlled sectors whether we've maxed them out or not. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, Krogan DMZ. We know that we've got the Krogan sorted. Let's just double check the basin, just to be sure. It just kind of bothers me that it doesn't get a 100%. I know that, because this is, where was it? I guess there's nothing of any importance here. Kind of makes me wonder why we have no extra troubles. Alright, we'll do one more search through the center. No, okay. We definitely have that empty. Let's plot our jump. Okay, so that's that, that's this. Horsehead, we've checked it, all of these. The Ninma cluster. Let's try this out. Alright, I'm not expecting too much, but you never know. There is the listening post. We do have a little bit of fuel. Oh, that's right. This was going to be one of those ones. Oh no, that's actually closer than I thought. Alright, we can make that jump. We can make that jump quite easily. So let's just quickly cruise across. Let's do a quick survey of the asteroids. Again, Reapers should be around here, so we do not want to just throw away pings unnecessarily. There is a planet there that does strike me as potentially useful. No? Oh. I thought the Reapers controlled this sector. No, that doesn't work. Curiouser and curiouser. Alright, well, let's just double check that there were no other systems for us to miss. No? Okay. I guess we have everything that we possibly needed. Alright, well I guess that's sorted. We'll get to the Quarians in a little bit, but I think we're going to go ahead and maybe check out... Oh, wait a second. The Varlan Threshold. That is... I guess we didn't check that out before. Okay, cool. We'll make our way up there. Okay, so there's 2 locations for us to check. One of them is closer than the other. We have fairly minimal fuel, but I think we can make this work. We'll quickly swing over here.
Signal confirmed.
There is not much of much, but we'll quickly take what we can, and I'm thinking we might need to quickly make our way back towards the mass relay. If this is everything that's in this little system, we're not going to have the fuel. And there is the data drives. 50%. Let's just check down over here, because again, closest to where the Reapers are spawning. Oh, there it is, already here. Okay, and there is fuel, 160 units. Not a phenomenal amount, but it could be worse.
Light jump successful.
Can we make it there? I think we could probably squeeze out the distance. It's only, what, a third of a tank? We've definitely gone further. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. We will probably find some fuel out there. Yep, there we go. Be smart about our deployment of our thrust. We'll make sure that we keep as much as possible. There is a little planet in there, which I think is going to be something we need to be aware of. Got another tiny planet in there as well. Yeah, there's all these tiny little rocks in the asteroids. We're gonna have to go ahead and do a check. All right, let's clear over here.
I found something.
Yep, there's 2 of them. All right, so let's head to the planet first. I'm sure it's easier to refuel quickly than it is scan and retrieve whatever we need. All right, element 0 converter. Alrighty-o, well, we'll take one of those. Let's go ahead and pick up this, which is some fuel, 340 units. That'll get us home. And we have one more thing to collect. Alright, well, I guess we're going to head towards the planets. And now we can head home after we scan. Alright, let's just find what we can. Alright, emergency fuel pods. I don't know how that's going to help us necessarily, but I will take what we can get. Alright, let's bail on this and head back to the mass relay. That is 83%. That's 100 from the other 2. Let's just collect the final one from here. Oh. Yeah, it's...
Signal confirmed.
There we go. Right where we thought we heard it. 95 units of fuel. Not a ton, but I guess it helps. Let's just head on out. That is all sorted. So, with that in mind, let's go investigate the colony. I'm thinking that's where we go. Yeah, we'll see what's available. We'll see if there's any extra fuel. We'll search out the rest of the area. And then we'll do what we need to do. Alright, so we're going to have to travel a little bit. Actually, there's a few locations, a few systems for us to see. Alright, hang on a second. How far is that? Ooh, probably a little bit too far. Okay, you know what? That's fine. We'll quickly swing past the basin. We'll chuck in a couple of credits worth of fuel, and then we can make our way there. So, where was it? There we go. I guess sometimes you just gotta go ahead and make a bit of a journey to get some fuel. Alright, so there it is, the fuel depot. Let's take... how much? 600? There we go, that'll do. So that's a good 900 units. Not quite a full tank, but pretty close to it. That'll be more than enough for us to get to where we need to go. Quite possibly it would be a little bit more economically viable if we just went past the Citadel more. But the whole action of flying, landing, all that, dealing with everything is kind of a little bit crazy. Alright, so let's start with... let's start with the furthest one. We'll see what's out over here. Depending on how much fuel we have, we might check out the other one as well. Oh, we did hear... There it is. Whatever that was. 300 units of fuel. That's put us back to full. That's all of the assets required. Fantastic. Yeah, you know what? I think we've got enough. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to make our way to the furthest one, and then we'll head to the colony. Depending on what happens there, might take us a little bit of time, so we'll just quickly clear out what we can find here first.
Signal confirmed.
Oop. Speaking of such things, looks like we did a pretty good job of finding the first thing we were after. Alright, Library of Asher. Fantastic. That's all of the assets required. Done and done. So... there must be a fair bit in the Masana. Yeah. Alright, either that or that at the mass relay, but again, probably not advisable to cause us trouble before we start the mission. Alright. Nothing here. Oh, actually, you know what? The Reapers are not listening to us. Okay, I'm guessing then there is nothing here for us to collect. Must be back at the mass relay. Alright, so then, that means we're going to go ahead and investigate the Asari colony, but I'm kind of concerned that could take us a little bit. So we'll call it here for a slightly shorter episode, and we will land at Lessus in the next episode. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.